Hi YouTube. This video is for those people who might be thinking about getting a chinchilla and wondering just how much work they are. Um, I heard a lot of conflicting things. I heard that they were very high maintenance. I heard that they were very low maintenance. And I think it really just depends on what kind of life you want to give them. So this is an example of one day of basic cleaning for my chinchilla cage. This is what I do daily for the boys. Well, first things first is you have to let them play and don't spend your whole time with them out of the cage with you cleaning. You really want to spend some time bonding with them. You can see here that my buddies are taking their dust bath in and out of the dust bath. Out of cage playtime gives them a chance to use you as a jungle gym and really bond with you. Maybe they can give your feet some grooming. It's just really important bonding time and should be done every single time you take them out before you clean the cage. Okay, so this is really just the aftermath of one day. You can see the toys and the little pieces of things, and there's poop on the back shelf, and there's hay everywhere, and the sticks are strewn about, and there's poop all over the house, and things are just pulled out everywhere. This is literally one single day. So, in my opinion, I think you should spot clean a chinchilla cage every single day. Occasionally, I will skip a day here and there, but it's not very often. So you always want to start at the top because things are going to fall down. So the first thing I usually do is try to salvage some of the hay. A couple times a week I'll dump the whole box and just put fresh hay in, but if I had just changed it the day before, oh, here's a toy that I picked out, you find little scraps everywhere. But if I had just kind of changed it the day before, I'll kind of make sure there's no poop, shake it out, and save as much as I can. You'll see that chinchillas waste a lot of hay, so be prepared. There's another little toy. Put that back in their little toy bowl. But be prepared to buy a lot of hay and to see a lot of hay get wasted. And, you really want to pick through it. You want to be careful. You don't want to be putting poop back in their hay bin. But I do try to salvage some hay because my boys really waste hay. So, once I have everything off the shelf, I took their house out, I took their toys, and now it is just their fleece on top. So I take a vacuum. The chinchillas really don't mind it. It doesn't bother them at all. And I get all the hay. I didn't make you sit and watch me vacuum it, but it does take a little while, and you have to constantly kind of pick hay and stuff out of the vacuum that kind of gets stuck. I used to sweep with a little sweeper brush and dustpan, and that took a very long time, and I found that vacuuming works a whole lot better. It's just a lot quicker. And like I said, the chinchillas, they really don't mind at all. You have to change the bag a lot, but it's a lot faster for the spot cleaning. And even though I tried to salvage some hay, I always put some fresh hay in the top. I always want them to have a nice big supply of hay, even if they waste it. It's very important for a chinchilla diet. The most important thing, actually. Next thing I do is I go through with my little sweeper and I kind of dust all the poop off the shelf from the top to the bottom where I'm going to vacuum. And their poops come out, they're like little grains of rice. They're not really unsanitary, but I like to clean them every day because otherwise you're getting poop flung out on the floor. So if you kind of keep up with the poop and the hay off the shelves, it's going to prevent it from going on the floor. Here's the middle shelf, and if you're thinking about getting a chinchilla, just be really prepared for all this poop and hay, because it's every day. It's a lot. So I vacuumed, and now I'm putting everything back in. I love the chinchillas dearly, and I don't mind doing this for them every day. But if you really don't have time, a chinchilla might not be the right pet for you. They don't like to live in dirty conditions, and if you can't spot clean their cage daily and change their bedding at least once a week, then they're not going to live a very high quality of life with you. I chose fleece bedding. Some people choose shavings. I've seen tile. Anything can work, and if you have more questions about bedding, I'd be happy to answer those. You can just comment. I don't like to dump their food out every day, so they don't pee in it. So I usually just kind of dig through and pick out any poops that fall into the food. And then every other day or so I dump it and put fresh food in there. Yeah. So even when I don't dump it, I put fresh food in. You need about 2 tablespoons per day for each chinchilla. And this Lifeline is a supplement I put on their food a couple times a week. And I'll have a separate video about supplements and vitamins and things like that in another video. And of course I spilled half of it. That's okay. So I kind of Like I said, when you have a chinchilla, be prepared to throw away lots of hay. This one was pretty poopy and ready to be changed. So every single time I do their cage, I have to check both food bowls, both hay dishes, both water bottles, clean all the poop, and it's a big job to do daily. So I put everything back in the cage. My camera actually ran out. But yeah, the whole process, including sitting and playing with them first, and then taking everything off of each level, vacuuming, putting everything back, checking all their food and water and hay. The whole process takes a good hour, and that's every single night of my life. But I really enjoy them as pets, and I want to give them the best quality of life that I can. And so it's really worth it to me. If you're thinking about getting a chinchilla, you really need to think about, do I have the time to give them the quality of life that they deserve? As an animal lover, I think that's really important. I say don't get a pet like a chinchilla because you think it's going to be easy. They are fairly easy, but like I said, they require at least an hour of your time every day to make them happy and to keep their cage clean and to be really the best kind of pet parent that you can be. So I will be showing a video after this one on treats and supplements. I'm kind of new to this whole area, but I've been doing my research, and I'll kind of show you through my treat supplement drawer and talk about all the different herbs and what they're for. And I'll show you an example of a treat bowl that I give my boys, not nightly, but a couple times a week, and they really like them. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, anything that you'd like to see, comment and I'll definitely make those. I'll also make a video on a deep clean. I do this once to twice a week, depending on how busy I am. That's where I take all the fleece out and wash it. I sandpaper the shelves. I soak things in vinegar. I wash their water bottle, their food bowls, and all those kind of things. So that adds on a whole extra hour, once or twice a week. But I love my boys. They're totally worth it. Chinchillas are great pets. I totally recommend them if you have the time.